Hi, my name is Victor Bart, welcome to Retro Machines, and in this video we're gonna install Windows 3.11 on this machine, and I never installed it before. This video is sponsored by my long-term sponsor PCBWay. If you want your circuit board design realized and printed, you should check out PCBWay. Starting prices as low as $5 for a 1 or 2 layer design. Check the top banner for the current promotions. Place your order now, links in the description. On my 286 I had Windows 3.1 and then I switched to 486 and Windows 95 came out. So I skipped Windows 3.11, so I probably never installed it in my life. Let's turn on this machine, and while this is booting up, and if you want to know more about the specs you can check out my previous video. Someone found this for me in a dumpster. And this is an 8 megabyte upgrade card for old systems. If someone can find the drivers for me for this card, maybe we can try it to install it in my 286, so I will get 12 megabyte of memory in my 286. Yeah, this card is just insane. Look at all the memory chips. So if someone has the drivers, let me know so we can try this out. And the machine is booted up. And what I did in the previous video was using a zip disk to transfer Windows 3.11 to this machine. So let me reenact what I did. I put the zip disk in my dual Xeon machine and I copied Windows 3.11 to the zip drive. So I took out zip drive, put it here in the machine, loaded up the drivers, copied Windows 3.11 to the hard drive. So we probably can now install it without switching 8 or 10 floppies. And the nice thing about Windows 3.11 is that it has a network stack and probably can go on the internet, and I have a 3Com ISA network card. So yeah, let's install Windows 3.11 and a network card and just see where it ends up. Let's install Windows 3.11. But is Windows 3.11 an operating system or not? In my opinion, it's more a graphical shell with advanced features like higher resolutions and special programs that can run, but still it's on top of MS-DOS. And when Windows 95 came, it became more an operating system directly, where DOS was directly installed with Windows 95, and for Windows 3.11 you first install DOS and then Windows 3.11. Welcome to Windows for Workgroups 3.11 setup. Press enter to continue. Always do custom setup in the Windows directory. And back in the days this was always cool, the computer. When you opened it, you had a big list of all kinds of systems, like the Intel 386 SL based system with APM, not sure what it is, and Toshiba 1600 and NEC Pro Speed 386. But for us, we can just use MS-DOS system. And also the display, you have like a Super VGA driver and other options directly into it. But I'm probably just gonna install with VGA, that is 16 colors, and later I will use one of the other drivers probably. And when Windows 95 came, I was a little bit disappointed that this standard higher resolution drivers were skipped out. So you really had to find the right driver for your video card. Microsoft PS2 keyboard, normal 101 key, yeah, accept. Okay, this is much faster than changing 8 to 10 floppies. I think on my 286 it took like an hour to install Windows 3.11, and after the install you went into Paint and you put some lines on the screen, then you were bored, then you played Patience and Minesweeper, and then you were thinking, is this all? And then you skipped out of Windows, and then you just went to to DOS and played some DOS games. Can we copy paste? Yes, we can copy paste. Set up printers. I don't want to go through that hell. No, Set up only Windows components you select. Yes. Continue. Readme files, accessoires, games, screensavers, wallpapers. So let's install everything and have the full experience, because it only took 5 megabytes on the hard drive and we have enough left. But let's see what you can choose. Mail, media player, notepad, paintbrush, recorder, all the tools. And what kinds of games do we have? Hearts Help, Minesweeper, Solitaire. So the standard Windows games. Did you still have on your computer? Continue. Nice, it already detected the 3.8 link 3. That's cool. IPX SPX compatible, Microsoft NetBEUI. Yeah, let's now continue the setup, so we don't have to troubleshoot it if we get problems in this screen, and then add TCP IP later. Username RetroMac. That's not good. Computer name RetroMac. No. Time from the MS-DOS time machine. Workgroup. Let's review what they wanted to do, because I don't want to run Windows 3.11 every time when I start up the computer. Oh, that's cool. When you scroll here, it directly scrolls also here, so you can see what they add. Yeah, let's just add it now, and then later we can always change things. It copied in the config.alt and the auto execute.000. That's good. Cool, we are probably already in Windows 3.11. Oh, I think my video card has an issue. Oh, this is still connected to the Voodoo 1. I think the video card problems came from the Voodoo 1. Maybe my Voodoo 1 is dying. So let's connect it directly to the Matrox Mystique with 8 megabyte. Let's run the tutorial. Probably this is a tutorial for the mouse. This tutorial has 2 lessons. Your mouse skills. Yeah, let's this lesson teaches you how to use a mouse with Windows. Press enter to continue. You use a mouse like a keyboard to communicate with the computer. To use the mouse, you hold it in your hand and move it across a flat surface. If you are left-handed, you have a problem. Oh, it might be more
comfortable to move the mouse with your left hand. Tip R2 holding the mouse in your right hand and...
Restart the tutorial. No, I don't want to have this again. Go to the Windows Basic Lessons. The Windows Basic Lessons teaches you the skills you need to begin using Windows. Click the instructions to see how to move around. Wow! Can I also do the clock? No. It also comes with a recipe to make vanilla ice cream. This Windows 3.11 experience is on another level. Exit the tutorial. I'm done with this. Restart your computer. Let's see what happens. Let's go into Windows. Nice. Microsoft Windows for Workgroups 3.11. We don't need a password. Wow, we are in Windows 3.11, and to be honest, it was super easy to install. And Minesweeper just looks the same. Yay! I beat the record, 31 seconds. Yeah, it's just the same game as we still have today. This machine is fast. Look how fast this animation goes. And the other thing what we did was open a paintbrush and then just make some random things and try things out. Oh, that didn't go as planned. So let's undo that, because we need to have this one. And do we have a fill bucket? No. But we have a paintbrush with green, and we can draw our own lines or thick lines like this, or use paint roller. Oh, you can use the paint roller to fill
things. Nice. So we can fill it up like this, and then the spray paint makes this effect. So when we were bored, we were just drawing random stuff.
And we can use text. Retro Machines is the best YouTube channel ever for installing Windows 3.11 for work groups. Let's exit. Do you want to save your current mistake? No. Oh, my clock is not really running on the right date. But I don't care about that too much on retro computers. So let's explore the network setup. It already detected the network card, and IPX and NetWeaver drivers were installed. Networks, no Windows support for networks, install Windows Microsoft Network support. Novel Netware, Bayan Fines, nice. Let's go to network drivers and add protocol. Where's the TCP IP driver? I think it doesn't have TCP IP built in from the install. That's strange. I made a floppy with the TCP IP driver, so let's see how we can install that. Let's copy the TCP IP stack to the hard drive and install the drivers. And then we go to network setup. And Windows 3.11 already get messy with all the windows that are open. So that's why Windows 95 was such a success. Add protocol, unlisted or updated, browse, Win311, TCP IP, Microsoft TCP IP, and it's a 3.11b update. Okay, we have now Microsoft TCP IP installed. We have a Windows 3.11 blue screen error. The DHCP client was unable to obtain an IP address. Let's check the network setup and let's check the network card. Advanced. I think there are three possibilities why it's not working. First of all, the card can be broken. The other possibility is that the card is too new and there's now the 509B version in the system, and this is a 509 without the B. This is the earlier version, so maybe this is more compatible. Or the other thing that is possible, that these are combo cards, so it has three possibilities. In Windows NT you need to select which one you use, but I can't find that here. So that's also a possibility. So maybe I'm gonna try this card with only UTP, and this also 509B, but not the combo card. So yeah, let's figure this out. Let's first try this card, because this is from 1992. The card that came out is from 1995, and this is from 1997. So let's first try the oldest card. I tried all ISA Tricon cards, they all didn't work. But I also have like a Sound Blaster AW832 and a Roland MIDI card, and I already removed the Roland MIDI card, and I think it's just a resources problem. So to solve that, I installed a Tricom Fast 8 Link 3XL, so a 905B. So I had to install the drivers and the TCP IP, of course. And now if we go to the MS-DOS prompt, ipconfig, we have an IP address over DHP, and then ping and I can ping Google. So this machine is now on the internet. Let's connect to the network. If we go to disk, connect network drive, we select a drive letter here, and then we see the work group with the rest of the machines in my network. So let's go to my server. And we have data, downloads and media. Media is like an open share. So now the E is my network share. And if we go to retro and 311 games, I have a cool game that I just downloaded. Yeah, let's drop it in here. I downloaded the game Castle of the Winds. It's an RPG and it looks super basic, but it looks also really cool. So let's see if this works. And this is a Windows 3.11 game. So let me know what other Windows 3.11 games I should try on this machine. Castle of the Winds Part 1, A Question of Vengeance. Start new game. Let's see. I want to be a female character. Strength. Constitution. Learning spells. Heal minor wounds. That's always good. And I never played this game, it just looks cool. I think I just need to play this game offline, of course, and figure it out. Okay, I'm now in a dungeon, so let's see what will happen. Okay, I need to have the numpad so I can go sideways. Oh, I see something here. You see the dungeon floor, suit of leather armor. Cat. Okay. An enemy. Can I attack it? Okay. You hit the goblin is dead. Oh, I see I can pick some pieces of copper. I think I'm gonna explore this game later. Let's close it. And the other thing that I want to do is let's go to Windows setup. Display is now VGA. Change system settings. VGA. Let's go to Super VGA 800 by 600. Let's restart Windows. Oh boy, this isn't good. The Super VGA drivers aren't working. But I see something. Maybe I can try to change something. No. Oh no. How do I fix this? None of the built-in Super VGA drivers are working. Not even the 800 by 600 by 16 colors. So right now it's running 640 by 480 by 16 colors. I don't gonna mess with any video drivers for now, and I also need to install the sound drivers, but not in this video. I think Windows 3.11 is super easy to install, but this hardware is like a little bit on the newer side. So I need to fiddle around with the hardware and find the right drivers and see if I can get it working. But just installing Windows 3.11 is super easy. I even reinstalled this machine off camera while troubleshooting the networking, and that was like under 10 minutes. So just copy the files to your hard drive for an easy installation. So what kind of games that are specific for Windows 3.11 do you want to see on this machine? What are your favorites? And also, what other software for Windows 3.11 should I show on this machine? And if you like to support me, you can support me monthly on Patreon and get access to my awesome Discord server, or use my Amazon affiliated links. And thanks for watching.